Good morning, everybody. It's your girl KK. I decided to go ahead and do the fourth chakra, which is the heart chakra, because ever since last night, my heart chakra has been attacked. Now, there's only one person on this earth. Well, I won't say one person, but there's one person that can affect my heart chakra more than anyone else. And although now my heart is my own, it doesn't belong to anybody but myself. There is still one person that can cause me to be unbalanced. So I'm currently listening to the instant or almost instant heart chakra healing meditation. And I figured I need to go ahead and put this out here as fast as possible because something is trying to kind of knock my energy off. As you can tell the way I'm talking, my energy is a little bit off, not as off as it was. But yeah, I wanted to go ahead and share that with y'all and give y'all this heart chakra. The heart chakra information. Now, it looks like it's blue in the camera, but this is actually green. The heart chakra's color is green, and the element is air. So, I was trying to figure out if I wanted to talk a little bit or if I wanted to just dive right into it. I think I'm going to dive into it, and then if it's a little bit loud, then if I'm led to share a little bit, I'll go ahead and share. Okay, so the main functions associated with the heart chakra are love for oneself and others, relating and relationships, compassion and empathy, forgiveness and acceptance, transformation and change, the ability to grieve and reach peace, compassionate discernment, center of awareness, integration of insights. When the heart chakra is open, you may feel being deeply connected to the harmonious exchange of energy with all that is around you and the appreciation of beauty. However, when there is a blockage, you may experience difficulties in relating with others, such as excessive jealousy, codependency, or being closed down and withdrawn. The heart chakra is associated with the following psychological and behavioral characteristics: capacity to love, integration, bridge between earthly and spiritual aspirations, transcending personal identity and limitations of ego, experience of unconditional love and connection with all, heart-centered discernment, appreciation of beauty in all things, experiencing deep and meaningful relationships. Now, the heart chakra is all about connecting and relating. The emphasis here is on love, giving and receiving, and how open we are in relationships. Love is an energy that helps transfigure emotions and experiences. It's an essential element in any relationship, whether it's with others or whether it's with yourself. Love experience through the fourth chakra is not just about romance, but about going beyond the limitations of the ego and personal issues to open up more fully to compassion and acceptance to all that there is. So no matter what is out there, if it is, then you should be able to feel compassion and acceptance to whatever it is, despite your ego or personal issues. That's why I say my platform is for everybody. I might even talk about Reiki for animals one day, because I do have a little 3-year-old cat and I have a 10-year-old dog. So I do play those videos for them, and they calm right down. They go to sleep. They feel that energy because we're all connected, because we're all energy. That's why if you want to connect more with nature, you hug a tree, because that tree is full of energy. Anything living has energy. That's why we are all connected, because we are all energy at the end of the day. Okay. When we live from our heart and our heart energy is opened and balanced, we can see clearly and position ourselves in any situation, no matter how challenging it is, with discernment and compassion. Signs of imbalance of heart chakra. Here we go. This is how you know that your heart chakra is imbalanced. Being overly defensive, feeling closed down, jealousy, fear of intimacy, relying on others' approval and attention, trying to please at all costs, always putting oneself in the role of savior or rescuer, excessive isolation, being a recluse, antisocial, holding grudges, and not being able to forgive. The physical elements are the respiratory ailments, for example, lung infections or bronchitis, circulatory and heart-related issues. Let's see how symptoms of an overactive heart chakra. Loving indiscriminately, lack of proper boundaries in friendships and intimate relationships, tolerating too much from others to the point of neglecting emotional self-care, acceptance of others without discernment, and losing your sense of identity. Oh, I'm saying and like that's it. Oh no, there's more. Losing your sense of identity, always saying yes to everything, even if it doesn't benefit you. Codependency, and giving to others or to a cause without restraint. Meaning just throwing all whatever you have to either causes or other people until you don't have anything left. And that can include energy. Giving others all of your energy, all of it, until you don't have anything left. It happens. Now, the symptoms of a blocked heart chakra: being overly demanding, being overly critical, avoiding socializing, lacking empathy, and feeling isolated. So, if your heart chakra is open and balanced, you should never feel those things. Now, let's talk about how to balance your heart chakra if there is an imbalance. Practice self-care. If you're a giver, practice receiving. If you usually receive, practice giving. That'll get your heart chakra balanced really quick. Now, I'm actually trying to practice receiving. My entire life, I've had a hard time receiving. I've had a hard time asking if I need it. I think that's my ego, though. But yeah, let's keep it going. Reflect on old wounds, come to terms with them compassionately, and then practice forgiveness. Now that one might be a little bit harder depending on how deep your wounds are. Now I had no idea about anything about balancing your heart chakra or anything, but this is something that I did it took me 4 months to be able to think about, I'll say, my most recent traumas, to think about them, to come to terms with them, and to practice forgiveness. The forgiveness was the hardest part, I will admit. But it can be done. It can definitely be done. The last part to balance your heart chakra, express your gratitude even if it's in silence. So be thankful for the things that you have, no matter how big or how small it may be. Always be grateful. Now, how to heal your heart chakra. The first thing is to make sure that all of your other lower chakras, your root chakra, your sacral chakra, and your solar plexus chakra are all in balance. A healthy diet, dance, yoga, meditating on the color green, or surrounding yourself like in nature. That's the easiest way to balance your chakra. Be out in nature. Just look at the green. Find the beauty in it. Find the beauty in the trees swaying in the wind, especially since air is the element of the heart chakra. If it's windy where you are, just listen to the wind. Meditate on the wind. Stare at the green trees while they're still green before fall fully hits. Look at the grass and feel the grass. Appreciate the beauty. Appreciate the beauty in it, and that's going to heal your chakra. Remove anybody. Okay, so if you can help it, because I know that we have some people, some of us have family members with negative attitudes, or have negative influences. You really don't want to just cut them out. If you can cut them out, cut someone out that has a negative attitude, that's good. If you can't, just meditate on something green when you're around them. Be grateful, especially if the person's in your family. Be grateful that that person is here and look for the beauty in them. Those are just my suggestions. Remove negative influences and also self-limiting beliefs. Move in a pattern that is suitable to the heart chakra. So you know the heart chakra is, let me see, I had to write a whole lot, y'all. Okay, so we know that the heart chakra is love for oneself and others, empathy, relating and relationships, compassion, forgiveness, acceptance. So if you move in those areas, especially if you hadn't before, you're healing your heart chakra. Perfect, right? Healing frequencies like the one that I'm playing now, which of course, as always, I'm going to have in the description box below. Heart chakra affirmations. I am able to forgive myself and others. I am able to let go of the past. I love myself and others freely. And of course, I'm going to put some heart chakra affirmations at the beginning of the video and at the end. So if you just want to take a screenshot, that way, anytime you start to feel down or you start to feel like your heart chakra might be imbalanced or blocked or overactive, you can start saying those affirmations. Or as you go to sleep, you know, your mind is still going a little bit, you could just start saying those affirmations in your mind until you drift off to sleep. So those are some healthy suggestions that I have for you. And that's, I'm so sorry, y'all. I told y'all how to heal and how to balance, but I do not believe I told y'all the blockage symptoms. Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. See, I'm kind of discombobulated. Last night, I had the weirdest dream. And I don't even know where I was, but it was a whole lot of cots in a big warehouse room. And some people just banged in the door. And I felt like a little kid, like I was terrified. So the leader, he had on, if you know the Day of the Dead, the skeleton that they paint on their face, he had that on. I don't know if that was actually his face or if it was paint, but I know, all I know is in the dream I was terrified. I had my blankets up, and the closer he got, the more I went down further and further until he was right beside me. And then he started rubbing my face with the weirdest smile. And I was like, oh my gosh, what does that dream mean? But then I heard, death is trying to court you. Now, I don't know if that's spiritual, if it's literal. I don't know. However, I do know that it said trying. I heard trying. Not is, but trying. So I'm definitely going to be careful. I'm not going to go too deep into my past, and this is why I've been single for so long. It was a very volatile time. Very, very volatile, to the point where I was so stressed out that at my lowest, I was 98 pounds. Now, true, I'm 5 foot, but I haven't been 98 pounds since I was in elementary school. I've always been a very, very, very thick and curvy girl. All the way up until 2016, I always had an issue with my weight. I was always trying to lose weight. I've been working out since middle school. I was always in between a size 12 to 13, which for my height, that's pretty thickums, right? So for me to be 98 pounds and everybody look at me and I'm pretty much skin and bone, literally, it was tough. So I mean, even the beginning of this year, I was about 100 pounds. So in March, I started working out, which is what I do for myself. When I wake up, I work out. So I've been gaining my weight back. I've been gaining muscle. Like, I mean, it ain't much, but you know, it's more than I had, because I had lost all of my muscle mass, all of my fat. So to be gaining this weight, it feels amazing. So again, I encourage all of y'all to practice self-care. If you even if you don't want to start working out, start dancing. Use that as a workout. Dance for like 30 minutes. Then once you, or this is how I actually started. I started doing squats every day. I didn't just jump into a workout program. I started doing 10 squats the first day. The second day I started doing 20. The third day I started doing 30. Fourth day, so on. I stopped at 50 though. Then once I felt a little bit stronger, because at 98 pounds you can't be but so strong. Like, I was weak. So when I started feeling stronger, I went on to actually working out. Then I incorporated weights. Now, when I work out, my light weights are 6 pounds and my heavy weights are 8 pounds. So I'm gaining muscle. I would love to get my little curvy shape back, but I know that comes with time. So I implore y'all, when you work out, it gets your endorphins going. It makes you happy automatically. And if you listen to any of these meditations in the background, actually what I did for y'all, I unprivated my chakra collection that I've been collecting over the past few months. They have the individual chakra healings and meditations, or balancing, and then there's some videos that have all of the chakras balanced in one video. So if you don't have much time, you can just listen to that one video and make sure that all of your chakras are balanced. Is there any? Now I'm not going to mix these two. I'm going to come back with another video. I want to make sure that I always give y'all daily affirmations, because I've been gone for so long. I don't want to miss a day. So I thank y'all for riding with me through this series. I hope that I am giving you the information that you need, the information that I hope all of us grow, become the best us that we can be. And I heard an amazing idea yesterday in my comments. Watch the video the first time, take notes. The second time, just listen to the video and just meditate. And because you'll already have those chakra affirmations for your heart chakra, or your sacral chakra, or your solar plexus chakra, or your root chakra, you can just meditate on those affirmations and listen to the music. Or you can go to my playlist and go to the chakras and just listen to, the healing music and just have those the chakra affirmations going on in your mind as you meditate, like, and it will have you feeling amazing. I'm going to continue to listen to this because I feel like my heart chakra may have been a little compromised, because I don't know if, well, I'm pretty sure, you know, when you hurt so bad you feel the physical pain, that's heart chakra pain. That's from traumas or really, really bad situations that affect you so much that it causes you physical pain. And that right there will tell you, if you've ever felt that pain, that means at some point in time your chakra has been unbalanced. So at any time, y'all, these healing frequencies, they definitely work. I've also been looking into another frequency. It's still a healing frequency, but it's called the Rife frequency. Now that is straight legit science. I don't know anything about quantum physics, bioresonance. Yeah, bioresonance. I don't know anything about that. All I know is one day I had a crazy pain in my side. It hurt really bad. I put my headphones on. I put on the right frequency for relieving pain. It also has a little a symbol in the middle of it that you stare at that is its own frequency. Each one of them are 15 minutes long. It took about 30 minutes after I watched the right frequency, but the pain was gone and it never came back. Like, wow. Like, it actually worked. Legitimately worked. So I think I'm going to go ahead and open those for you too. It helps with your physical ailments. It has everything from osteoarthritis to hangovers to prostate to estrogen, boosting your estrogen levels, boosting testosterone levels for men. It has everything. So I'm gonna put some or I'm private that for y'all, just in case you have any physical ailments that you need a little help with. It even has one for energy. If you're feeling like fatigued and you're low energy, it'll get your energy right up. Now they just put one out today that was to cleanse your aura and raise your positive energy, and that's the one I'm about to listen to when I finish up here. So yeah, I definitely need some positive energy. One more I forgot what I was gonna say. See, but it's been real, y'all. This is KK signing off. Peace.